Hello everybody, this is the second time trying to make a tutorial. First time audio didn't work. So here we go again. So today, as you can see by the title, we're going to be building a basic tower defense game on Scratch. Now, if you don't already know, I really like tower defense and I really like Scratch. So that's why I'm making this tutorial for you. So as you can see, I've already gotten the backdrop here. Just don't make the path. I'm gonna try and get this to fill up. My computer is really slow today. See, 42,160. If you want to copy that down, you can. Now go to Paint, and then all you need to do is make a small dot. It doesn't really need to be much, it just needs to be there. I'm going to make it larger for certain purposes. So now you want to go to click Add Extension, and then go to Pen, Draw with your sprites. Now go back to Events, grab a when flag clicked, and an erase all. So pen up, erase all. Set pen color to, I'm just gonna say 0,154. Then set pen size to 50. And then you want to go to X negative 180, Y 100. Actually, not 180. 240. Yep, that's good. And now get a pen down. Then I got 0.1 seconds to X 100, Y 100. Duplicate that since we're gonna have 0.1. X 100, Y 0. And just like that, it draws us this. So now that we have the track down, go to create another sprite, and then hold shift and drag. That will create a circle. And then I'd recommend filling it to a different color, so it's easier to tell the difference between the track, the ground, and this enemy, because this is going to be our enemy. So then go to when flag clicked, wait 1 second, forever. Create clone of myself. Wait 1 second. And then you want to go to the control, grab a when I start as a clone. And then this part that I'm doing is very important, so just look. It's recommended if you have the costume number, the one right here, the same as its name, so it's easier to keep track. And lastly, hold on, just checking. Yep, okay. And now just add a hide right here and a shell right here. And then delete this clone once it gets to the end. You can also hide this sprite. So as you can see, the enemies are going on the path, finally. And if they don't seem to match up, you can always change the speed to a larger or smaller number depending on how fast you want them to go. I decided to go with this speed because it's pretty constant. And so now, let's start, oh wait. So now let's make some waves. So it's not just one constant enemy. So go to make a block, and then name it wave 1, not wave 2. That'll come later. Just wait 1 second, wave 1. And then define wave 1. We want to, not forever, otherwise it will never end. Repeat, say, let's just do 5 times. Create clone. So then, oh wait. Just make a variable, call it clones on track. Just set clones on track to 0 here. Change clones on track by 1 there. And then change clones on track by -1 there. So now go add wait until, then the equal operator, 0, and clones on track. So now it'll wait until there are no clones left on the track. And then it will start wave 2, or the next wave. Now, we'll get back to this later. Now, actually, clone this, delete all of this stuff inside, and make a new variable and call it enemy health. And make sure that it's for this sprite only. It has to be this, or it will not work. Set enemy health to 4. And you can hide both of these. So now, this will be important. Actually, this and the next script we're going to make is going to be very important for making our troops, so that the troops actually can kill. So now, grab a touching color and a equal, put the touching color in one side, and the costume number equals 1 on the other. Then change the color to, I'm just going to put 0, 100, 0. Or actually, 0, 0, 0. Yeah, so then change enemy health by -1. Wait 0.02 seconds. Now that number does not need to be that number, but that just means that it can take damage really fast. Then copy it grab another equals operator. Actually, no, get rid of this equals operator here. Get an and. We need an and operator, not an equal operator. And now equal operator equal 0. Enemy health equals 0. Wait 0.2 seconds. Delete this clone. Okay, now go to paint. Now I'm just going to make a simple troop. Just like that. And now I'm going to give it some range. Fill, so put the fill to none. Change the width to something like 10. And then copy this twice. And on the third clone, put the number to what you had for when the enemy takes damage, because that will be important. Otherwise, it won't work. I've tried. All right. So now you can delete the range on. Delete the range on these second two, but not on this one. Not on costume 1. Now grab a when I start as a clone, not the when flag clicked. We want to forever, actually make sure to hide. So show, so when the clone will show, but the original sprite will not. Forever, actually no, not forever. Repeat until. Mouse down. Go to random position, no. Go to mouse pointer. So now we'll go to mouse pointer. And if you click it, it'll stop. But we want it to actually shoot. So that's when the forever comes in. Wait 1 second. I'm just gonna, so this is the reload time. So this is the shooting one. And this is the how long it's shooting. I'm going to put 0.2. So actually, yeah, 0.04. And then switch costume to costume 2. Now, these aren't actually needed. I just put this in here for you, just so you know. So, if we start this, see how it shoots? But we do want to make sure that it's not just shooting in a line. So that's when we get when I start as a clone, forever, turn 5 degrees. Now you can make this faster or shorter, but this speed depends on how fast it's turning around. See how it actually killed that enemy? So now we want a duplicate and point this in direction 90. So then drag it up here, delete these 2 scripts. When flag clicked, go to here, show, and then grab a forever. So then and operator. If touching mouse pointer and mouse down. So we're gonna make a new variable called money. This is for all sprites. Then we're gonna first set money to 500, just 500. And then we'll want another and operator. And so we equals 200, or if it's greater than 2, if the money is greater than 199, so it's going to cost 200. So if the money is greater, so I'm actually going to put it at $100. Make sure that it's one less than the actual cost. So we want to wait until not mouse down. Create clone of myself. No, create clone of sprite 3. This one. And change money by -100. So now you can see it goes down. And if it reaches under 100, you won't be able to place it again. But we want a way to earn money so that you can place more things. So then we go to here. So we'll want to change money by 1 because it takes 1 damage. See? Look, when they take damage, it gives money. Of course, if you want to make the money earn money faster, of course you can. And I'm gonna show you a couple more ways to do that. But first, let me get a new variable called base HP. Make sure all these are for all sprites except enemy health, because enemy health. Okay, so base HP. We want to set the base HP. Base HP to 100. And then you want to change, after changing clones on track, change base HP by join negative enemy health. So if I'm correct, whenever these make it to the end without taking damage, they should change the base health by -4. Yep, you see it's going down? Perfect. So now, what I would do is add some cash bonus. Change money by, I'm just going to put 210. And then wave 2. Of course, you can always make more waves. And I'm going to show you how to make another enemy. So duplicate, change it to a different color so you don't get confused. So I'm gonna make this one a slower enemy. 2. So I'm gonna make it double the speed. I mean, double the time, so it'll take longer. If I halved it, then it would take less time. I'm gonna put the enemy HP at 4 times the amount. Yeah, that's kind of hard, but you can put it at whatever you want. And this one I think will change that more money per hit. And then, of course, make another block, wave 3. Okay, so one thing that's really important is to switch the costume before you create the clone. Otherwise, it'll get messed up. Okay, so now that we got that, if we just hide this, we'll see how this works. So games aren't actually always that exciting if you have just one one troop. So that's why I'm gonna add another one, because it's quite hard at this point. So I'm gonna make this one with a larger range. And so if you make it a different range, you want to copy the range, paste, and then extend this to the edge, and then delete it. So I'm going to make this turn slower, be kind of like a sniper. And then I copy this. This is going to go 50 below. Yeah, that's good enough. And if money is greater than 200, it'll change the money by 200 and create clone of sprite 5. It's this one. So actually, let me go back and switch the costume to this. Actually, this one doesn't need these two sprites because it's just a cloner. So here is the one with the smaller range, but here is the one with the larger range. Now sometimes the clones on track will get messed up, so you just need to change clones on track to 0 and the next wave will start. And so that's basically it to a basic tower defense game. There's not much more. And if you thought that was cool, well, good. I hope you found it pretty exciting. And for some reason, the clones on track, for some reason, are getting messed up. Oh, I think I know. Oh yeah, yes I do know why. You see down here, you want to change clones on track by -1 right here, just before the delete the clone. Because now it'll actually show the appropriate amount of clones on the screen. So you can put troops on the track, And you can overlap them, but it doesn't matter. It's just a starter game. And I hope you found this helpful. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you guys all later. Catch me in my next episode, how to solo molten mode on Polluted Wasteland. See ya.